and welcome. Debbie Serban, your optimal aging expert. I run a company called Serban Wellness and Fitness, and we work with people who want to build strength, optimize their health, and improve their quality of life. We're running a 14-day challenge, and I thank you so much for coming with us today and taking a look at this webinar. I'm hoping that you will spend the time and listen to this full webinar and take away the gems that I have for you as gifts for just listening in. Our 14-day challenge promises to help you lose fat, gain some energy, improve your sleep, and hopefully overall quality of life in just 14 days. Yes, it's simple, but not. It takes you and your effort and 14-day commitment just to get you started. Now, this is a perfect time. We've just ended summer. We're heading into fall, and right around the corner, less than 3 months, are those holidays, the haunting holidays. Starts with Halloween and goes right on through to the new year. Many people find that a difficult time, but we have a program that will help you stay on track. Now, here's one of my secrets. One of my secrets is my 100% for my clients is your 80%. So you meet 80% success in anything that we set, then I consider that 100%. Why? Because that's life. Things come up, holidays come up, anniversaries come up, birthdays come up every year. And we have to figure out how to manage that, still enjoy it without completely going off the deep end, throwing in the towel for 2, 3, 4, 6 months down the line before we get back on track. Our 14-day program is going to help jumpstart you into understanding what this lifestyle change is going to look like. I'm going to share a few things that I find super important and successful for myself and my clients when we're setting up a lifestyle change for optimal living. Okay? Number one, accountability. Accountability is key. So this is why in our program, we'll have a tracking system. We'll have a scoring system, super simple, but something that you can see how you're doing, your progress. Did you do what you needed to do? What do you need to do that's left? And how well did you do it? Okay, super simple, but makes a huge difference on us meeting our goal at the end of this 14 days. Okay, the second thing is I'm going to invite you to invite someone else that you know to do this program with you. Now, why is that? First of all, it's more fun. Second of all, your ability to reach your goal is going to double with the accountability of a friend or a family member. True statement, true story. Let's see how this works, okay? So you have somebody, they don't have to be in the same town, the same house. We're all doing this from wherever we're at. But you have somebody that you can check in with, that's checking in with you, that is expecting you to do some of these things, and you're accountable, responsible, it's going to happen. Much more likely to happen. But if you don't have that, and let me tell you this, if you bring a friend, I'm going to have a deal for you, for sure, okay? But if you don't have a friend, what we're building into this program is a private Facebook group just for all of us who are participating in this 14-day Optimal Health Challenge. That's going to give me time with you, a window into our program. I'm going to be doing Facebook Live videos. We'll be doing some special workouts with you. We're definitely going to talk about nutrition and some recipes. You're going to find valuable stuff in our private Facebook group. All right, so number one, accountability. Number two, sleep. There are so many studies about sleep now and how important sleep is, enough sleep and good solid sleep is to fat loss and energy and stamina throughout our day. We're going to talk a bit about that, but here's the tip. Sleep hygiene. What the heck is sleep hygiene? Sleep hygiene is simply a routine that you build that looks very similar every single night. The message to the brain at that point is that it's time to sleep. So we take whatever that routine might be for you, definitely turning off your technology 30 minutes or more before you actually lay down in bed. You might find some meditation tapes that were wonderful. There's tons of applications out there. There's tons of things that you can find simple, 2 minutes, 3 minutes that just bring you down. Or you may be a lover of music. Music is a wonderful source of calming the soul. Whatever it is for you, music, candles. I love candles. Always have candles in my house going in the evening time. Beautiful flowers, scents and smells. Great way to bring that body down, bring your mind down, bring your energy level down before you go to bed. Okay? So you set up a routine. You set up something that looks similar every single night. Warm tea is awesome. Warm water with a little bit of honey and lemon is amazing digestive help and calming of the system so that you can settle into sleep pretty easily. So we'll talk about sleep. If you're having issues with that, you're probably having issues with fat loss or lack thereof. So we're going to talk more about that. Sleep is key. All right? That's 2. Number 3, we all know this, nutrition. Nutrition, getting enough protein is going to be huge. We'll talk a lot about how protein is necessary for muscle repair, recovery, and muscle strength building. All of us are losing muscle mass. From the age 40 on, we're starting to lose muscle mass. So with that, about 1% or so a year as we age. So if I'm 50, that's 10% less muscle mass that my body is able to maintain than it was when I was 40 years old. Okay? I've got to make sure that I'm fulfilling my body's demands of protein so that I can maintain my health, my strength, and the muscle mass that's going to give me my optimal choices to life and enjoying it. Okay? So we'll talk a lot about nutrition. We'll talk a lot about this fasting, this intermittent fasting. We'll talk a bit about the bacon diets. Do they work? Why do they work? If they work, we'll talk a lot about that. But I'll tell you what, the secrets to all of those are no secrets at all. It's the basic things that we know. Clean eating, timely eating, not eating too much, and giving your body a break to rest and recover. Okay? We'll talk more about that during our 14-day challenge that you're going to join. Okay, total body workouts, cardio and strength. Everybody loves cardio. Well, lots of people love cardio. I walk every day, Debbie. This is enough, isn't it? Well, it's enough for your heart, maybe. It depends on how high that blood pressure is, or your heart rate is, and how hard you're working. We'll talk about what that means. How do you measure that? Not just steps, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just steps per day. It's how hard you're working, what that heart is doing, and what your demands on your body are to build strength, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. We'll talk about all of those things. It's important. The strength piece is almost, if not more important than the cardio piece. So in our challenge, you're going to get both, and we're going to talk about how that balance works. How many workouts per week? How many cardio? How many strength? How many minutes? What does that mean? We're going to talk about that. I'm going to give you workouts and a guide that are super simple to follow. Now you're saying to me, hey, I don't work out. I don't know what to do. Not a problem. We can start at the basic level. Or you might be that fabulous gym rat. You're just not too much time to get to the gym because this is convenient. We're going to be able to jack your workouts up and make a difference for you as well. 4th thing, hydration. Actually, I think that's our 5th thing. Hydration. So we've got accountability, sleep, nutrition, our workouts, and hydration. Hydration is amazingly important on a daily basis. Again, summer, super big time to see dehydration. As well as, interestingly enough, the middle of the winter, we see huge numbers of dehydration. Why? In the summer, we're hot, we drink a lot, we think about it, everybody's got a water bottle around or a drink or they're offering. Not necessarily are we drinking enough, but at least we're drinking, okay? Water. Not those sugar-filled sports drinks. Wintertime, it's cold. We're not thinking about drinking water, and dehydration can happen just as easy in the winter as it can in the summer. So we'll talk about how many ounces of water do we really need? Is it really 8 cups 8 times a day? Maybe, maybe not, probably not. We'll talk about how you know how much water your body needs and when it needs it. And I'll give you a hint. It's not when you're thirsty. That's too late. All right, so our 14-day challenge is right around the corner, and we have a fabulous program for you. Please invite a friend or more. Have a group of buddies, friends, family, whatever, and join you. It's simple, 14 days, not a huge commitment. But I'll tell you what, when you complete the success at the end of this 14 days, you're going to feel different than you did now. You can have 2 weeks of excuses or 2 weeks of progress. What's it going to be for you? We're waiting. Let's go. Let's get started.